We have 500 to 1,000 organized drug dealers working in San Francisco, and they're all armed.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna get my money.
What I am seeing on the streets is real hardcore addiction.
I wake up in the morning times, there might be a dead body in front of my doorway.
Last year, it was about 90,000 people with drug overdose.
I see a lot of people I know still out here addicted and struggling. Take a look right there. A year ago, he wasn't even in a wheelchair. A year ago, I used to see him at the park playing basketball.
Hey, good morning, y'all. How are you guys? I'm 6'7" Kevin on YouTube.
6'7" Kevin.
They call me GB, aka Freddy Krueger.
On everything.
Not Freddy Krueger, Freddy Krueger.
For the people that don't know, what's Fetty?
It's a lifestyle, it's the Freddy lifestyle.
Fentanyl really changed the game about 5 or 6 years ago. We as a city haven't changed with it. We are doing that right now.
Is there open drug dealing happening on the streets in San Francisco?
Every day, all day, 24/7.
Oh, man.
Active all day long.
And then people just kind of roll up and
They work in shifts like a union job.
What time do people get active around here? Because I see, this guy's kind of still sleeping.
24 hours.
If we don't get tough on the drug dealers, we're wasting our time. And that toughness includes the death penalty.
It's a super high risk and super high reward model, dealing drugs. Even if the penalty is death, people will still do it.
I know exactly what that's my dear. Oh, yeah, you got family.
And what about harm reduction? Are these nonprofits still passing out things like pipes and syringes and things like that?
Yeah, so harm reduction is still embedded in most public health systems throughout the country. It's not just San Francisco.
San Francisco has been distributing drug kits or supplies for decades.
After decades of this harm reduction approach, San Francisco's new mayor, Daniel Lurie, is putting a stop to this policy.
The evidence is clear. What we are doing is not working.
The mayor came out with that ordinance because of the things I was posting about harm reduction.
How you doing?
You got one of those things you can put the needles in?
Yeah, we do.
What about, y'all got any pamphlets on detox or treatment?
I don't have any pamphlets on that.
But the harm reduction is still not following the mayor orders of that ordinance.
So is there anything that's going to stop them, do you think?
No.
Trump has put out this order to end housing first and harm reduction.
Yep.
Have the nonprofits here in San Francisco listened to that order?
Not yet.
It's a falsehood to say we've tried harm reduction and it doesn't work. When we look at our rates of success, most people are entering into recovery via harm reduction.
They started putting the needle boxes inside the bathrooms and everything. Once they started doing that, everything just turned chaotic like after that.
So you think all the harm reduction stuff just made it worse?
To me, at that point in time, yes, it did. So I'm like, you want to help them, don't give them that.
If you have something that let's just say you're a coffee drinker and someone comes in and they say, I'm going to take away your coffee. How is someone going to say, they're going to get pissed, right? I want my coffee in the mornings.
Why do you think harm reduction is helpful?
Necessary, man.
Why is
Because people are going to have to go out of their way now to go get it, and then it's going to be like a hassle and people are going to die trying to get what they need, or they're going to have to steal or kill or destroy.
You work for harm reduction?
Yeah.
Woo, they got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of it isn't getting used anymore.
Huh?
A lot of it isn't getting used anymore.
They're not using all that harm reduction supplies no more?
Well, I mean, the patterns of drug abuse in San Francisco have changed. Not many people use syringes these days.
As we like to affectionately call a lot of these nonprofits that have been pushing housing first and harm reduction, the homeless industrial complex, they're absolutely shook. Because at the end of the day, federal funding makes up a significant portion of the dollars needed to do outreach and services.
The State Department of Public Health in California gives out grants every single year to nonprofits to hand out foil, pipes, straws, crack pipes to people as a harm reduction measure. Are we really helping individuals or are we enabling them?
Do you know everything they give out here?
Everything you want.
And up until recently, they used to hand them out like they'd pull little carts down the street and just hand them out by the dozens to people on the street. A new mayor who's doing a pretty good job has stopped all that. You now have to go to a brick and mortar site to obtain those pipes, but you can still get them.
Oh, do you guys have any pipes? Is that a thing that I can?
You can get that in here.
Appreciate that, man. That would be cool.
Do you need like bubbles or do you need straight pipes?
Actual pipes would be cool if you got them.
Is there one?
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you.
And so the only harm reduction that they've done is they saved that drug user $3. So what does he do with that $3? He goes to the dealer, matches it with another $2, and boom, he has $5, enough to buy some fentanyl and kill himself. That's what really the harm reduction has produced here in San Francisco, and we need to tell the world and show the world how it really works. Most of the time, we're just enabling people to stretch out their addiction, and because of fentanyl being so strong, that stretching out of that addiction eventually leads to death.
Stop the drugs, stop the violence. People like us, like minors, needs to walk around.
Yeah, what do you think? Because there was an overdose right here, and y'all were just chilling. Did you see it happen?
No, I didn't see it happen, but I've seen people running to it.
Dang. Have you seen this happen a lot, though?
Especially in the Tenderloins. That's where I live.
From what I've experienced interviewing people, it seems like either Jesus or jail is what's necessary.
For me, it was both. It was Jesus and jail.
Why do you think it seems to require faith to overcome addiction? Do you think it's an actual demon of oppression?
It's definitely a demon. I don't know if it's a demon of oppression. I can tell you from my experience, well, first of all, for most people in recovery that do like 12-step recovery, you have a spiritual awakening. It's a spiritual solution. It's like me as a human being, I was spiritually bankrupt. I was a broken man when I was using drugs. I got broken. Like the pressure of my life got too much. And then I started self-medicating, and then I couldn't control it anymore. And then it completely enveloped me and broke me as a human being. It broke my spirit. It took away all my hope. And recovery, that combination of recovery and faith, like restored it. It healed the brokenness inside of me. Faith is believing in things you cannot see in the hope of things to come. That's what faith is. That's how it's defined in the book of Hebrews in the Bible, right? And I ascribe to that. Sometimes you can't see it, man, but it's there. You just have to give it a chance, and don't be afraid.